Hello and welcome to the Stadium of Light, where the Clarets face Sunderland in the SkyBet Championship. Thanks for joining us. This is Prematch Live. We'll be here right up until kick-off, where you can switch over to Clarets Plus and listen to full match commentary, or in selected territories around the world you can watch today's game. Simply go to burnleyfc.com/packages to see what options are available in your country. Got a special guest with us this afternoon, Alastair Campbell with us. Good to see you again, Alastair. It's been a while.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you.
Good. But let's just have a little clip of some of your favourite moments with Burnley.
Touches it on, and it's there. Yes. Burnley lead. Sam Bones has got it.
This is perfect cycling territory, as you felt in there.
Oh, a goal! Oh, what a goal!
Even though I am literally more than twice your age.
He's the only man in football history who has been goalkeeper in a squad that has relegated Blackburn and promoted Burnley.
And a one! Oh, it's three! Oh, it's three! And it's Sam Bones with the third! What a story!
Great to see some good clips there. You remember Chelsea? You knew Chelsea was coming straight away, didn't you?
That was one of the best games ever. That was. By the way, I've got to say to you, Phil, I couldn't get up to Birmingham, so I listened to you and Stephen Ward. God, he can talk.
He's great. To be fair, Wardy is magnificent, isn't he? It's great to see him again.
No, and I saw him at the Millwall game, at the home game.
Yes, yeah.
He was watching a couple of players, and but I'd never heard him doing the sort of punditry stuff.
He's very good.
No, because I tell you what he does. This is what I love about these guys. They describe things which
I don't see.
Well,
it helps me. It helps me because you're reading the game better.
Yeah.
Let me just update everybody with some team news. Jack Cork and Jay Rodriguez rested. They're on the bench today. So Burnley line up like this. Aaron Muric in goal. Connor Roberts, Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Charlie Taylor, Vitinho across the back line. It'll be Josh Brownhill, Josh Cullen holding today. Nathan Teller, Johan Berg Gudmundsson, Anas Zaroury behind Ashley Barnes. We think Gudmundsson in the 10 role, Barnes up front. Burnley bench, Belly Peacock Farrell, Cork Rodriguez, as I said, Manuel Benson, Luke McNally, Samuel Bastian and Alel Dervisoglu. For the home side, they've got a bit of an injury crisis, to be fair. No strikers really. Patterson in goal, Trey Hume comes in at right back, Dennis Sirkin at left back, Danny Batt and Luke O'Nien in the centre. I think two holding midfielders for them, Corey Evans and Dan Neil. We've been linked with Dan Neil before. Elliot Embleton, Alex Pritchard, the former Spurs player, Jack Clark behind Ahmad Diallo. He's on loan from Manchester United. Sunderland bench, Alex Bass is the reserve keeper, Leon Dadaku, Abdallah Barr, Jewison Burnett, Edouard Michou, Bailey Wright, who was at Preston, and Jay Matete. So it is a bit of a weakened Sunderland side. What do you make of that side, Alastair? Cork and Rodriguez rested.
Interesting, and that's what they've said. Have they said that's what it's about?
Well, I think so. I'm jumping to conclusions, but I think so.
Yeah, I'm really pleased to see Ashley Barnes get run out, to be honest. I think it'll be. I've slightly missed. I think because, as you know, I think Ashley's a great championship player, and I think it's Jay's been terrific. But I guess, listen, Vincent Kompany was talking at the press conference, wasn't he, about the sort of the games just keep coming at you. And
I think he gave a clue.
Yes, he probably
know that it's such a tight schedule that he needs to maybe rest one or two.
Also, maybe quite hard to drop Gudmundsson after that goal.
Yes, great goal, wasn't it?
Goal.
Great goal.
Yeah.
I mean, season so far,
good.
Yeah.
Too many draws.
Too many draws.
Too many draws. Maybe too much possession that has been converted into goals.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can complain. I really don't. I think to have taken so many new players and got them playing as a team as well as he has, it's pretty impressive.
I think so. Yeah, credit to the man. You know, he's a young manager, isn't he? 16 in. I mean, that's a massive number, isn't it? To get them working together, I think is sensational.
And if you look through, I mean, okay, you've got Ashley in today for Jay. I think Jack Cork and Josh Brownhill, from the old regime, as it were, have been terrific. I think Brownhill's been absolutely...
He has been great,
He's been the player of the season for me. And then you've got Charlie Taylor there, but he's been in and out. Robert's been in and out. But it's, you know, it's to all intents and purposes a new team.
Yes.
And I think, you know, you talk to any manager down the years who's the idea of renewing it's very, very difficult. And I think when you watch, like I was watching the game while listening to your commentary with Stephen the other night, that is a team. Even though that wasn't one of our better performances, that is a team.
No, playing as a team. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what a change in style as well. Not just the recruits, not the number of recruits, the change of style as well to become a passing side, virtually overnight.
When you see these games where it says 72%,
it's not Burnley, is it? Normally,
bonkers. But no, it is very nice to watch. I think it's been good to see the crowds, good crowds,
particularly away from home. Yeah,
so,
it's great to see. Let's have a look then. Midweek, it was Wednesday night, wasn't it? Birmingham City won, Burnley won. Let's have a look at the highlights.
Johan Berg, Gudmundsson with the goal. What a finish that is!
Right hand side, Roberts header back for Brownhill. Men in the middle here, Burnley. Brownhill looking for the ball in. Rodriguez! Oh. It's hit the post, I think.
It's hit the post. It's a great effort.
It's gone deeper. Shot, wide of the target. Wow, he picked out a man edge of the box. Hit it first time.
He's caught it so sweet in the volley, and thankfully, from Burnley's point of view, it's just gone to the right-hand side of the post.
Looking here for Gudmundsson, couldn't just quite reach it, but wins the second ball and does well with the second ball. It's coming inside on his left foot. Johan Berg, Gudmundsson with the goal. What a finish that is on his left foot. No chance for the keeper. The substitution has worked, and Johan Berg Gudmundsson has given Burnley the lead. Fantastic effort.
Oh, it's a fantastic goal. International player, played at the highest level, comes off the bench. Does really well to win the ball back in the first instance, cuts inside, opens up that angle for his left foot and bends an unbelievable strike just around the reach of Ruddy into that far corner. What a finish from Johan.
But a long, long way to go yet. Birmingham have nicked the ball here. Forward looking for Hogan. Lays it off. They've got 3 up now. Jutkiewicz screaming for the ball through the middle. He's in the middle, Jutkiewicz. Got to get there, Burnley. It's in. It's an equaliser. It's Hogan. Hogan with the goal. The lead lasted less than 3 minutes, and Scott Hogan has got the finish. Hogan taking men on, ball into the middle. Might have hit the woodwork. I think it was meant to be a cross.
Yeah, it was a cross.
I think it's a shot.
Yeah, welcome back. 1-1 at St Andrews on Wednesday. Not Burnley's best performance of the season, Alastair.
No, I thought fantastic goal.
Yeah.
Yet again giving away a lead, which I think has been the big worry of this season.
Yeah. How do we change that? It's 12 points now,
it's really hard. I mean, I think it's not as if they weren't. They were defending pretty well. They were. It's just. I don't know is the answer, because I think they're going to have to work out whether there is some psychological thing going on.
Do you have to go 2 up to make absolutely sure?
I guess you do, but even that's not guaranteed, is it? And
no, it does worry me slightly. I mean, physicality worries me a little bit at times.
Yeah.
It didn't play a part on Wednesday because I thought we were magnificent at set pieces.
Yeah.
But I do worry, there'll be bigger sides than us in the division.
Yeah, no, we're not as big as we were, that's for sure.
No. Just wonder if that just is going to cause us problems at set pieces, particularly if you give away silly free kicks.
Yeah. But I thought that what was disappointing about giving the goal away is that I think that we slightly lost our way after they scored, and to be honest, the last 10 minutes, I think if you were going to put money on anybody, it would have been Birmingham.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. I think they were worthy of a point, Birmingham, to be fair.
But that being said, I think you'd have to say, look, I've not been to every game in the way that you have, but my sense is that we've been the better team.
Yes. Considerably, yes, I think so.
And I don't think the points.
Even at Watford, we deserve something.
Absolutely.
I thought. Yeah, I would agree with that. And what about the goal from Johan Berg Gudmundsson? It's been a while. He's had to work really hard to get back.
Yeah. And what was nice about it was that it showed the 2 sides of his game, didn't it? He had to fight back to get the ball back, and then that was just sort of graft.
Yes.
And then he showed that lovely piece of skill work inside.
Great finish.
Left foot, yeah.
Let's hear from the man himself. He spoke to us immediately after the game.
Johan, point on the road this evening. I'm sure you'd be disappointed to concede the goal late. How would you reflect on the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough game. Every game in this league, especially away, is extremely tough. But when we take the lead, I think we need to see the game out. it's happened a couple of times this season. But as I said, this league is so tough. So point on the road, so we just have to take that and move on.
And it was a lovely finish from yourself for your goal at first of the season. How did that feel?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, it's been a long time. It's been a difficult road for me. A lot of injuries, obviously, and not a lot of time on the pitch. So I'm just grateful for every minute I'm on the pitch and try to help the team, and that's what I did today. But it would have been nice if it was at 3 points.
And I was going to say, how are you feeling in yourself? It is good to see you back out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough, but the new staff have been managed me really well. Obviously, as I said, it's just to get as many minutes on the pitch as possible and just enjoy football.
And so you've alluded to it as well. Well, you've explained that the Championship it is a tough league. It's a challenging league, and this is our eighth draw. Yeah. What is it? Do you think that is making us get the draws and not take the 3 points?
Yeah, I mean, it's just their moments. You're always going to get their moments in the Championship where they go and just put long balls in and make it extremely difficult. But yeah, it's a point on the road, and we go back in the dressing room and we've seen a lot of big teams have lost as well. So we have to take the positivity as well. We've not lost. I mean, I think it's one lost this season. So we just have to take the positivities, and it's a point. Then we go to the next game and hopefully away to Sunderland we get the 3 points.
Yeah, and how are you feeling ahead of that game? It's going to be here in sort of no time. They come around so quickly. How are you feeling ahead of Sunderland?
Yeah, just we obviously will go with this game and see the mistakes we have done, and then we obviously have to see what we can do against Sunderland. I mean, it's going to be another tough away game, but yeah, we go into every game with extremely confidence. We know that if we play our best games, we are going to beat most of the teams in this league. So it's just about getting the performance right.
That was Johan Berg Gudmundsson after he scored on Wednesday night. 1-1 at St Andrews. Birmingham City 1. Burnley 1. His first goal since February 2021. Had a bit of a wretched time with injuries. Just to recap on the team news, Jay Rodriguez, Jack Cork on the bench. We think rested. And Johan Berg Gudmundsson starts. And Ashley Barnes in for Jay Rodriguez. So 2 changes from Wednesday night. Gudmundsson and Barnes start, Cork and Rodriguez on the bench. Let's hear from the manager after that draw. This is what Vincent Kompany had to say.
Good to go.
Hi Vincent.
Hi there.
Sunderland will be a difficult test. Promoted last season. How do you think their season's gone so far?
I think it's been a little bit like everyone's, ups and downs, but yeah, it's again, it's a totally different style and team than what we faced maybe on Wednesday, and it could be a good game for the fans.
Because of a sort of mini injury crisis, they're playing without recognised strikers at the minute. How difficult is that for you to plan against?
Yeah, they're a little bit hit on both sides. They're missing some centre halves as well, and. But you change your personnel, but usually you don't change your habits, and it's for us to just focus on what we've been able to see and ourselves as well, of course.
You've played at the Stadium of Light. It's an international stadium, probably going to be the biggest crowd of the season for Burnley.
Yeah, and it's good. I think there's a few players still who probably experience this for the first time but I think that as a player, normally you rise to these occasions. I would like to think that most of our players just wanna be out on the pitch on a day like that.
Go well. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, Vinny.
Hi there.
Just reflecting on Wednesday, and afterwards, I think you used the word annoying in terms of the goal that you conceded. What sort of particular areas are you looking to improve on in that aspect to try and avoid?
No, I think that goal was conceded on. I think I put it on the case of experience, and I don't think these type of goals happen frequently, but it's just a situation where probably a whole bunch of young players got involved in, and then it just kind of happened that way. So most important thing is to learn from it, and I don't think there was a trend in that goal. It's just it happened in just one moment that was clearly avoidable, and we discuss it. I certainly think that's not something that happens again once you've experienced it.
That's Vincent Kompany after the 1-1 draw at St Andrews on Wednesday. Got to say, really impressed with Vincent Kompany all the time.
How's he been as for you guys working with him on the media?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good. I mean, the games are coming so fast. He's ducking out of some midweek press conferences. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. He's not doing one ahead of Norwich on Tuesday, but you can understand that. He's got to maximise the time he's got on the training pitch.
I also think I do think it's really hard for managers that have been really great players.
Yes.
I think it's always harder for them. It's like, remember the old story about Glenn Hoddle? He could never understand why players couldn't play like he played.
Yeah.
But I think his manner has been really good. I think he's got a good manner on the touchline. I think he's got a good presence in the media. Players obviously respect him, and it'd be hard not to.
And he's a big pull, isn't he? For the players that have come to us in the summer, part of the attraction must be one of the best Premier League players of all time.
I think particularly if you're a centre back, it's you're gonna love having to learn from.
Yeah. I mean, the loan players that he's brought in, perhaps that's made the difference. Having Vincent Kompany here, Harwood Bell is coming, Nathan Teller coming. They're top loans in the Championship.
Well, they have been two of our outstanding players, haven't they?
Yes, I think so.
I think Harwood Bellis has definitely got something special by way of his kind of distribution. Some of the passes he's made have been fantastic. And Teller's got something a bit special as well.
Yes, he has.
I'm surprised Southampton let him go off,
Yes, I've said a few times, a mate of mine's a big Southampton fan, and he texted me on the day and said, I can't believe it.
Really?
He's a top player. And I think the problem is, I think Stephen Ward should have explained this, you get 5-10 minutes here and there. You add it in a month and you've only played 20 minutes. You can't really impress people in that period of time.
No, but at the same time, if you're a Premier League club, particularly Southampton at the moment, struggling.
You need everybody, don't you?
Well, also you need the options to change, don't you? And I guess they can always recall them, can't they? But I mean,
sure. Well, I think halfway you can. I don't think you can until January. And it depends on the contract. Yeah.
But I think he's been good. I think Coutinho's been terrific. Fans obviously really like it.
They do, yeah.
I think Rory's been great.
Yes, he has. Looks a real promising player to me. Yeah. I mean, it's been a success so far, hasn't it? And maybe need to add to it in January.
Yeah, I guess the thing you'd have to maybe just think was two things really. One, giving away leads. LEA, that is, and not LEE. And the second thing is that to have so much possession in some of these games that we've not been able to
totally dominate. Yeah.
So whether that means strengthening things up top, I don't know. But I just think that. Listen, we can't fault and we can't complain. I was on the train today. There's a few Burnley fans on the train coming up from London. Very, very happy.
Good. Good, brilliant.
They all were saying, two of them had been to Birmingham and said that thought that was probably our poorest performance this season.
Yes.
But at the same time, we got a point. And, so I
thought they were decent, Sometimes you've got to flip it the other way, and I thought Birmingham City, somewhat surprisingly, looked a good side.
Yeah, it was one of those games where we probably thought we were, that was in our favour. But I think today. I've just had lunch with a couple of Sunderland fans, and they were saying they're very worried about today because, they're shorter players up front.
Dan Ballard joined them. Yeah, he was close to coming to us, and he joined Sunderland, and he's unfit. And they've lost Alessi, who's the lad on loan from West Ham. So they're struggling a little bit on an injury list.
They haven't really got a strike, have they?
No. Well, I'm reluctant to say that because somebody comes from nowhere and pops two in. But the Championship, more than the Premier League, I think it's so relentless, isn't it? That Saturday sort of scenario, and 46 games. Jordan Bear talked about that. 34 in the Bundesliga, 46 in the Championship. It's another third, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Plus you've got then, into the new year, the cup games come and all that.
Sure.
So, but I think it's, I've said to you when I've done commentary with you before, Phil, I do like the Championship, and I think that there's something about the fact that you come to a ground like this in a place like Sunderland, there's going to be almost 40,000 here today.
Yes. Yeah.
They had 41,300 for Preston.
Yes.
It's just a little club.
Yeah. It could potentially be Burnley's biggest attendance of the season, couldn't it?
I'd have thought so, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I mean, it's massive.
It's a shame we can't see the away end here, can we?
No, I know. Just about to see the pitch.
Oh, this is not great.
Bear with me today, because the Sunderland team.
Well, the trouble for you,
I'm going to struggle.
You will have people who are actually watching the game.
I know.
know. And if you make any sort of mistake, I have posted on Twitter the view we've got. I hope we've got a television. We haven't, so you're just going to have to bear with me a little bit.
So
that's the excuses. No, we're not. That's all the excuses out of the way. Out of the way. What is today? It's a debut for Burnley's away kick, sponsored by EMA. We invited BBC Radio 1's Jordan North up to the training ground. Jordan North. Who? Jordan North up to the training ground before it's released to see what he thought of it.
Cheers. This it here. Oh, I like it. Yeah, it's well smart. That's really smart. I like shorts as well. That's nice. What colour would you say that is? I am colourblind. It's not the claret and blue. I like it. EMA. What EMA when I was at college was education maintenance allowance. Sorry to our sponsors, I know you spent a lot of money and you don't stand for that. But when I was 16, your EMA, you got 30 quid a week, depending on your mum and dad's income. But we know that it doesn't stand for education maintenance allowance. And thank you for your sponsorship, and we hope you enjoy your time at Burnley Football Club and your hospitality and everything. But yeah, crest looks good as well, doesn't it? Really smart. What would you do if I come in and went, I'm not keen? No, I like it. I really do. I do like Umbro. Well impressed with that.
That's Jordan North with the away kit. First time Burnley have worn it today. Your thoughts on it, Alastair?
Very nice. I've just got to do this tweet. Oh, look, there's Jordan North. Do anything to get on the telly. Try and pose as Burnley's #1 fan. Is he in Sunderland today? Is he hell? Listen, can't we get the now King Charles?
Yes.
He still says...
We should be getting every decision now, shouldn't we?
Well, and also, he does... I bumped into him. I'm not... I like the odd name drop. But he did...
Get on with you.
But listen, this was a while back, but he did... The first thing he said was about Burnley.
Was it good?
About the Weaver's Triangle and all that. So we've got to get him to a game.
Yeah, it's a sort of pet project.
I think Charles and Phil together on commentary would be the best
I don't think I'd ever. No. We wish him all the best.
Who do you think's our most famous fan, though? Jordan North or King Charles?
I thought you were going to push me into saying you then. We love to see Jordan North. We love to see him.
He's a good man.
He did a piece with us, a few pieces with us that day, and I like. What was your favourite of the three, the kits?
I quite like this one.
Yes,
I do like the away kit. I mean, I'm very old-fashioned. I would like to go back to a very simple claret shirt.
Would you?
And very simple blue sleeves. Yeah.
Is that right? Is that right? I like the home kit. I'd go 1-3-2. My preference.
Yeah. Okay. No, I probably would. I'd probably go 1-3-2.
I like the first kit. I do. We've done well this year, I think.
I quite like playing in all white.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I think you just get that little
white shirt, claret shorts. I did used to like in the past.
Yeah. There was a guy on the train who was wearing that, what I always call the Joe Jack of John Deere away strip.
Is that right?
Do you remember the yellow, black and white?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Looked like somebody would be sick on you.
Yeah. There's been some horrors, hasn't
That was the worst.
There's been some horrors.
He said he wore it because it just made him feel very sort of fluffy. I don't know what that meant.
Fluffy. Well, today's game's interesting because Sunderland are unbeaten at home against Burnley, going all the way back to the 1979 FA Cup tie. And if you're looking for a Burnley win in the league in the city of Sunderland, you've got to go back 50 years.
Wow.
To 1972. Let's hope Burnley can put that to bed today. For now, though, here's a more recent flashback to when the Clarets last faced Sunderland at Turf Moor in 2017. Let's take a look. Referee's just about ready. We are underway. Massive
massive game towards the bottom of the division. Poor touch from Arfield, but he will get it forward now, looking for Barnes. That's headed on, and Gray's okay. He's onside, good towards goal now. Andre Gray, he's scored! 1-0 for the Clarets! Andre Gray is right back in business! But anyway, Marnie took it forward again. Gray's causing the problems. Gilamonti's caught him. Surely Gray can finish. It's 2-0! It's Andre Gray! He's finished it in style. A bit of daylight for the Clarets. They ball forward to find Barnes. Barnes to take it down. Is this Gray's hat-trick? Andre Gray! Hat-trick! Oh, what a finish! What a day for Andre Gray! Burnley's first hat-trick in the top division since Peter Noble in 1975. And Andre Gray has got it. Burnley 3, Sunderland 0. Here's Marnie. All ball through the middle, and Barnes is onto this. Has got support. O'Shea with him. Barnes holds it up nicely. Go inside for Arfield. Oh, knocked over long. Yes! That's a penalty. Come on, Barnes. Barnes against Minone and scores. Oh, just planted it in the corner. The keeper stood in the middle. Burnley are running riot here. The chance here for the youngster. Looks to pick out Defoe. He should finish this. And he has. Got to go back. Sunderland have got to go back here. Burnley have won here in style by 4 goals to 1. The Clarets have won it. That was Andre Gray hat-trick, of course, against Sunderland. This fixture, December 2016. Burnley 4, Sunderland 1. Welcome to those fans joining us on Clarets Plus for audio commentary. International fans joining us for the live video stream. Alastair Campbell, special guest for us today. Alastair Campbell is alongside us. And you're enjoying the season so far?
Absolutely, yeah. I am. You know, I don't. If you just said that we'd be in the top 2 this stage of the season, having only lost
top 3.
Well, we're in the top 2, aren't we?
No, we're third. QPR are top, Blackburn are second.
Oh, of course, QPR, yeah, sorry.
But don't let facts get in the way of a good story.
Now, listen, I'm big on facts, particularly at the moment, Phil. But you've told me not to get too political.
No, absolutely not.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
DM me, because I know you will. I know you will.
No, I think you can't complain about the season so far, and I think the fact that it's been with percentage-wise, what would you say? 2/3 a new team? 3/4 some days?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It is almost revolutionary. It's a reset, isn't it? From the day he came in and the transfers started to come in. The only sort of regret I've got is we've not seen anything really of Scott Twine, who was his marquee signing, I think.
I know. I tell you what, though, I'm very, very glad. I was in Dublin last week, and I was doing this speech, and at the end of it, this fella came up, very Irish, and he said, "I want to talk to you because you might be interested in my son, who my son is. He's Luke McNally's dad."
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, brilliant.
And he said,
he's on the bench today.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. And he did say, by the way, he said to me that even though he's not getting in and he's not been playing, he says he's absolutely loving it. He's having a great time. He's learning a lot.
Oh, good.
And,
that's good.
Yeah, because
brilliant. Thanks for that.
I've got a very good friend who's an Oxford United fan who was really gutted when he left.
Really? Yeah.
But no, his dad was a lovely bloke, and because he was absolutely buzzing about.
Was he?
Yeah. And he's coming, even though I'm sure he'll be here today, because he said he's been going to games from Ireland just in case he gets called up. Yeah.
Wow.
So I hope he gets on. I hope he's here, and I hope he gets on.
Involved.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow. Did he come on against Watford? Nearly equalised.
Yeah.
McNally, didn't he? So just to remind you, those international fans watching on social media, you can watch today's game on Clarets Plus with a match pass for just £10. We're worth £10, I promise you.
Definitely.
Simply go to burnleyfc.com/packages and purchase a match pass for today's game. Those based in the UK will be able to listen to today's match commentary with Alastair and myself.
I've got to say, Phil, do you think this £10 thing is... I mean, it will make some people not go to the game, don't you think? People who normally travel, like me.
Yes. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly.
I'm thinking Rotherham on a Tuesday night. Do I want to get up there or shall I watch it?
Rotherham's at home.
I know, that's what I meant.
Wednesday night. After what happened last week.
Is that another fact?
I think I'll just keep your calendar up to date.
Shall we explain what that's
Let's explain, because it was Swansea at home, Alastair, wasn't it?
Oh, my God.
You were heading to Swansea, weren't you?
I'd been abroad
Yeah, that's the excuse.
I've not been following anything. I've not seen any media. In my diary, it said Swansea away. So I booked my train ticket. I got to Paddington, and I was just having this text exchange with Ashley Barnes.
Wow.
And I told him I was going with the away fans.
Wow.
And he basically said, why are you going with the Swansea fans?
So Barnes has had to put you around.
And I thought...
I say you've got a problem if Barnes is putting you around. You've got a problem, I'm telling you.
Anyway, so...
Tell us about this new TV programme.
Well, make me Prime Minister. You told me I can't be political.
It's not political. Tell me about the programme.
Make me Prime Minister. Well, as you know, Phil, the country's in a complete mess.
Whoa. You're looking for a Prime Minister. So it's a reality TV show.
It is a bit, yeah, but it's been very interesting. In fact, the Burnley fan I met on the train today is a big mate of one of the contestants.
Is he? Oh, right, wow.
Danny Price, yeah. But no, so what we did was we went out and found 12 people who think they can be better Prime Minister than Johnson or Truss or anybody else, and we put them through. So episode 1 was education, episode 2 health, then crisis management, which was one of the best.
Was it? Good.
It was absolutely brilliant.
Good. I've got a few to catch up on.
And then so we go through in 3 more weeks, and then that's the final. No, 2 more weeks, and that's the final. And the winner gets the title Alternative Prime Minister and 25 grand.
Alternative Prime Minister, 25 grand. Wow.
I've got to tell you a funny story as well. As you know, I've got about 12 different Burnley ties.
Good.
This one appeared in episode 1.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen that tie before.
Right. After which, they said that I couldn't wear any more Burnley ties because I was giving a competitive advantage to a retailer.
Wow.
So what I did was I went out and got loads.
We sell a lot of ties.
I went out and got a load of claret and blue ties, but without branding.
Wow. Because we sell thousands of ties.
Oh, zillions.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah.
All those away fans, if we could see them,
ties.
they're all wearing ties.
They're in ties. And Sunderland, it's a long way today. Memories of coming to Roker Park.
Do you know what? I was looking down. I've just bumped in when I was downstairs these Sunderland fans that I know from the university. I bumped into Jim Montgomery and Dave Watson.
Yeah, I love Jim Montgomery.
Jim Montgomery, he looks really well as well, really well.
Yeah.
He was doing the sort of spiel for the...
Top keeper, and he was at Burnley as a schoolboy.
He was. And then, here's a quiz question for you.
Yeah.
I mean, we've given you the answer, but who's the only Sunderland player who's ever won a Champions League medal?
Jim Montgomery, because he was at Forest, was
he? Correct, on the bench.
Forest European Cup at that stage. But don't let facts get in the way of a good
Oh my God! If you give me one more fact check, I'm going to do 20 minutes on the Tories.
Oh, well,
okay,
no, you're
one more
not.
fact check.
No. I won't be doing that then. Burnley Blackburn next month.
Oh, I know.
Are you nervous?
Do you know what? I know this is probably sacrilege to say this, but I don't mind Blackburn being up there.
Do you not?
I think it's going to be incredible.
If I offered you Burnley 1, Blackburn 2 to go on, would you take it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm not sure Burnley fans would. I mentioned that the other day to somebody. He said, no,
wait a minute. If we were in the Premier, if we got back in the Premier League,
we finished first in the Championship. Yeah. They finished second.
I couldn't go the other way around.
No.
But if we get back in the Premier League, I mean, how exciting is it going to be when we play Blackburn next month?
Yes,
it's going to be amazing.
Massive game.
Well, imagine that in the Premier League.
Yes, yeah. We need to win in the Premier League as well. We need to beat them in the top flight, don't we?
Well, we would.
Well, we could.
We definitely would.
Blackpool have
and if they're not there, we won't do it.
Blackpool have beaten Preston today, 4-2.
Yeah.
It's the first time since 1960-61 that Burnley, Blackpool, Preston have been all in the same division.
Oh, I love that.
And Blackpool have beaten Preston 4-2 in the lunchtime kickoff.
Wow.
There you have it. And tell us about the podcast, because that's a massive success. You and Rory Stewart.
I know, it's gone crazy.
He's a top bloke, isn't he?
He's a very nice guy, yeah. He knows absolutely nothing about sport. I mean, literally nothing. No, I'll tell you what, though, there is a football connection. Gary Lineker runs a company called Goal Hanger.
Yes, I saw that.
And they asked me, they do a podcast called The Rest is History. They asked me to do one called The Rest is Politics with a Tory. And I asked my social media followers who should I do it with, and 40% or so said Rory Stewart. So it's been number 1 for 15 weeks.
It has. It's been a massive success. And well done on that. That is fantastic.
And I do get a lot of mentions in, of the Clarets, even though he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
He doesn't know what you're talking about. He thinks it's red wine, does it?
He doesn't know what I'm talking about. He doesn't understand football at all. He gets politics, he gets development.
Does he?
He gets culture. But
he really does sound a top bloke.
No, he's a good bloke. He's a very nice guy. for an Etonian. He's my second favourite Etonian after the Archbishop of Canterbury. He's my favourite.
We're just waiting for the teams to come out. Fortunately, we're just below the clouds, I think. This is really high up, isn't it? You're going to have to bear with me, really. I'm a bit nervous about that. Numbers on the back of their red and white striped shirts aren't great. We'll just have to say the best I can do here. The last time I was here, I did the commentary off the TV screen.
And we haven't got a TV screen.
We haven't got a TV screen, no. So, you know.
Is that because it's no longer a Premier League club?
I don't know.
Because you have to have them in the Premier League, don't you?
You do. It's a nice to have. It really is if you're working on a game. But there we have it. You know, well, after the Championship so far, Alastair, it looks wide open.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was just looking at the league table. That's why. Yeah. You know, I think Sheffield United are looking a bit.
Oh, I'm going to give you an excuse there. The league tables are not up to date, is it? Doesn't include Wednesday.
Yeah, that's why.
Ah, you see.
That's what I was looking at, you see. I forgot about QPR.
I'm used to these programme deadlines.
You see, Blackburn and Burnley both doing well.
Yeah.
Sheffield United slipping a bit. Luton, I cannot see Luton going the whole way because I think they've got a pretty small squad.
They got in the playoffs last year, didn't they?
Yeah, Norwich struggling, QPR fairly strong. And then I think you're into kind of...
Surely Watford will do all right. You would think Watford will be there and then.
Well,
They've kept some players from the Premier League.
But Watford, you know, Watford, can I say... Watford get through managers like the Tories get through leaders. Oh, sorry, I should have said that. Sorry.
I mean, Sean Dyche left, didn't he, in 2000?
There's been about 15 since then.
I've lost count. I've lost count. I used to do a tweet and list them, and I've given up to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Slaven Bilic will do all right there. They've kept some players from the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think they'll do okay.
Yeah.
But whether they can get back into the mix. But it's so tight, isn't it? I think I'm right in saying 6 points between us and Sunderland. So, you know, Sunderland, having had this injury crisis, you know, and not a million miles away from us.
No, it's true.
6 points it is.
Can you tell
That's
me
all
something?
it is.
If the crowd today is going to be almost 40,000, what's the capacity here? Because down here is virtually empty.
I think it's 50,000 almost. We'll have to double check that. But I think it's 50,000 almost. Here come the teams now. Let me go through the lineups for you. For Burnley, remember Burnley in their second strip. It's not all sky blue because they've got black shorts today. I don't know what the reason is for that. It's sky blue shirts, black shorts and sky blue socks. So Burnley away to Sunderland. Burnley line up like this: Aaron Muric in goal, Connor Roberts right back, Vitinho left back, Taylor Harwood-Bellis, Charlie Taylor in the centre. Holding roles today for Josh Brownhill and Josh Cullen. Ahead of them, Nathan Teller, Johan Berg-Gudmundsson and Nasser Uri, and Ashley Barnes up front. Burnley bench: Bailey Peacock-Farrell, Jack Court, Jay Rodriguez, both on the bench today. Manuel Benson, Luke McNally, good to see him in the 18. Samuel Bastian and Alel Dervisoglu. For the home side, we think 4-2-3-1. Anthony Patterson in goal, Trey Hume is a Northern Ireland international at right back, Dennis Sirkin at left back, Luke O'Nine and Danny Batt in the centre. Holding roles for Dan Neal, been linked with Burnley previously, Corey Evans, the former Manchester United player. Ahead of them, Elliot Embleton, Alex Pritchard, the former Spurs player, Jack Clark, still a really good prospect, Jack Clark, and up front, Amad Diallo on loan from Manchester United, Ivory Coast international. Bench for the home side: Alex Bass, Leon Dejaku, Abdullah Barr, Jewison Burnett, Edouard Michou, Bailey Wright, the former Preston player, and Jay Matete. It's 49,000 capacity. Thanks to Andrew Greaves just for confirming that on cue. It is a big ground, isn't it? I was telling the lads on the way who'd not been before. This is massive.
But you know, because when you look, we're right at the top of the main stand. I mean, right up in the skies.
Just bear with me 1 minute. If you're watching on social media, thanks for joining us on Prematch Live. You can now switch over to Clarets Plus on our official app or website for live audio commentary, or you can watch today's game for just £10 in selected countries around the world. And that's on burnleyfc.com/packages to purchase a match pass. See you soon, everybody. Thanks for joining us on social media. Apologies.